Hey guys, Francis here, welcome. And I want to show you a couple of moves to strengthen your back. We've done these a couple of different times, but it's always a good reminder, especially if you have issues with your back. Sometimes this strengthening can be really, really supportive in making your back feel really good. So I hope this helps. So first thing, we'll come onto our abdomen, hands in line with the center of the chest, elbows up like a grasshopper. Inhale, come into baby cobra pose. Squeeze the muscles between your shoulder blades, and we hold here 5 long breaths. So inhale here, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Belly is firm. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. Come down. Turn your head to one side. We do one more round like that. It will be roughly 30 seconds. If you have a clock in view and you want to time yourself on the second hand, you can. Otherwise, you can just count the breaths like we just did. Belly firm. Center your head. Let's come back into it again. 5 long breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Looking about a foot in front of you on the floor so we're not folding in the neck too much. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. 2 more like that. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale, come down. So that's the first part. Next part. Hands stacked, belly firm, and your head resting on the back of your hands. So belly firm, lengthen and lift your right thigh up off the floor. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. Sorry, I think we need one more to make it to our 5. Inhale. And exhale, come down. Same thing, second side. Belly firm, hips press. What you want to watch out for is as you effort to lift the leg, right? What happens sometimes is we get overzealous and then we rotate and lift a hip. I don't want you to lift the hip. So hips stay grounded. Second side, lengthen and lift. 5 long breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Again. Inhale. Exhale. One more. And come down. Rock the hips from side to side as a gentle release in between. So the first one we did was to strengthen the upper back, the muscles between shoulder blades. You can think of that. Then this next one we did for the lower back. There's one more piece to this sort of middle one. We lengthen and lift both legs up. So hold that there. You don't have to hold this one as long. It's still the focus in the lower back. I like to think about, imagine if you had on a shirt that had 3 broad stripes, an upper back stripe, a lower back stripe, and a middle back stripe. So visualize those 3 stripes. Right now we're working on the lower stripe. And then gently release, right? So, you want to keep all of those areas nice and strong. Next part, we're going to combine the 2 exercises we did and go a little further. So start with your hands in line with the center of the chest. Inhale, baby cobra. Now exhale, legs lift. Inhale here. Exhale, big cobra. We come into by bringing the hands down. Your legs come down and your upper body comes up. So it's like you were a rocking chair rocker and we just rocked from the middle to the back of the rocking chair rockers. But while we're here, I want you to reach the middle back muscles into action by reaching the breastbone forward. Come down and turn your head to one side. Let's do it again. Belly firm. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, legs lift. Inhale here. Exhale, big cobra. Inhale here as you reach that breastbone forward. Feel that middle back stripe work. Come down and turn your head to the other side. 2 more like that. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, legs lift. Inhale here. Exhale, big cobra. Inhale here. Exhale, come down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, legs lift. Inhale here. Exhale, big cobra. Not too high, that's the key. Inhale, middle back works. Feel that middle back working and come down. Let's do one more for good measure. Here we go. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, legs lift. Inhale here. Exhale, big cobra. Inhale, breastbone reaching forward. Feel those muscles in the middle of the back and come on back down. Rock your hips from side to side. Bend the knees. Move the feet from side to side like a windshield wiper action. That's a mild twist. It's just going to neutralize the spine before we go on to anything else. And what we'll do now is come into child's pose. If your knees are fine, you'll have your knees together. Let your seat come to your feet and let your body come down. If your head doesn't come down to the floor, make a tower of fists. And rest your forehead on that tower of fists. Okay, take a big breath when you're ready. Take a big breath out. You'll feel your belly expand on your thighs. When you do that, you can actually feel a little release into your low back, possibly. Inhale again. Exhale. Now, last thing we'll do here, we're going to do two last things, actually. I want you to sit with your feet forward and let your legs just be relaxed. Work your hands behind you. Now, if you feel like you're, if your hamstrings are tight and your legs don't easily go straight up toward the ceiling, like if you're out here somewhere, then you likely, if sitting upright, you'll need a prop to keep your low back lifted, right? So it makes sense. If you could do 90 degrees here, right, you can do 90 degrees here. But if you can't, it's going to put your pelvis back. If that's the case, you need to sit up on a prop. So you would sit up on a blanket. Depending on how tight your hamstrings are, you might bend the knees a little bit to just really first get the pelvis upright. You can make the blanket higher, the prop higher. See how that helps? As you go into this, you want to make sure you don't feel any strain in the back of the knees. So if you're up high and you have your legs straight and you feel like there's any kind of jamming there, then soften the knees a little bit with a slight bend, or you can even put a little prop underneath there, another kind of thin rolled up blanket as well. So ideally your pelvis is upright first, okay? And then with that in place, we're gonna relax the legs, let the body release forward. Over relaxed legs on purpose at first. What it will do is kind of allow for the body to release as far as it can in the most relaxed way possible. So we'll do this first. Really let the head go. And let's do a couple more breaths right here, just releasing. Big breath in. As you exhale, your body releases. And then gently come up. Don't feel bad if your torso is more upright. So if you're anywhere, if your pelvis is, upright, you're up on your prop. If you're anywhere where the body is forward of center, you're getting benefit, okay? Because the weight of your head is going to allow you to come into more of a forward fold, okay? So don't feel bad if you're not forward far down, okay? Every body is different and we're working to make it better and better. So this time we flex the feet, energize the legs a little bit. This is different. Sit up as tall as you can. Maybe you can bring your hands behind and feel it like you're tilting that pelvis. So you're spilling water out of the front of the pelvic bowl. And with those legs engaged, now we let the body release. Long breaths here. Big breath. So stay there for a couple more breaths if you're good with that. If you have a little trouble here, one thing else you can do is you can use a strap, yoga strap, or a belt or a tie, and you can work to get that uprightness of the pelvis and move your belly button forward. So the difference is you're not focusing on the body releasing, you're going to open up the back of the legs more. You'll feel a big stretch in your hamstrings. Right? And take a full breath in. Full breath out. And again, full breath in. Full breath out. So that's a variation If it's not easy to fold forward and you want to focus on opening up the legs, which is kind of part of that whole back line of the body that we want to open up. If you're okay releasing, then continue for just a few more moments with that forward fold, with the legs energized. Let's do 2 more breaths right here. Big breath in, big breath out. 1 more big breath in, and big breath out. Let's gently come on up. And so there you have a couple of moves for both strength for your back, and then also a nice kind of general stretch, working with figuring out where your pelvis needs to be so that you can really get the benefit of getting some stretch for your back after we just did some strengthening. So I hope that's helpful. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button below so that you can receive more helpful videos like this. And if it's hitting the spot, definitely come back and we'll see you again next time. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye.